Yo guys, what are you saying? It's Khaled, aka Khaled. My thoughts on today's game. I thought the first half fell asleep. It was just, lethargic, slow, getting it out from the back. Weren't able to pass it through them. Weren't able to pass around them. Everything was just slow. And to be fair, Newcastle were in that low block saying, come and break us down. And we just didn't manage to do so because I felt the tempo of our play was way too slow. Second half, we upped the tempo a little bit more. We were a bit more intelligent with our play, picking our passes a lot more smartly. I thought we occupied the spaces in between the lines a lot more intelligently. Therefore, we were able to create a few more openings. Aubameyang missed an absolute sitter, and I'm going to come on to him in a little bit. But I thought Lokongo had a good game today. I thought Tavares worked, tirelessly up and down the left flank. I thought Tomiyasu, and I've got to give a shout out to Tomiyasu. Ever since he came in, I think he's been a rock. Like, he's just had faultless after faultless performance. And, a lot of people were moaning and groaning when he came in, but arguably, one of the signings of the window, he's just been an absolute rock in there in the back four. I thought, obviously, Saka was a bright spark today. Took his goal superbly. And by the way, Tomiyasu again, his assist for Martinelli, the weight of that pass, was just delicious. It was, just the perfect weight of pass, a great assist, and what an outrageous finish by Martinelli. And I feel like he should be given a chance now. I feel like he should be brought into the team, and I feel like he should start up front. I don't think Aubameyang, I'm going to go back to this, but ever since he signed that contract, he hasn't been the same player. And I love Auba, don't get it wrong. I love him to bits, but he just hasn't, something just hasn't clicked for him ever since he signed that contract. And I feel like, a couple games ago, he scored a few goals and you thought, yeah, he's coming back. Are we going to see the best of him? Are we going to see that Auba from the first season, second season we had him where he was, flying? But it just hasn't clicked for him. And I don't know what it is. It's just, I feel like maybe give him a rest, bring Martinelli in, give him a chance, man. I think he's earned the right to be given that chance now. I feel like Arteta should really give him a chance, and maybe the rest will do Auba good as well. Just take him out of the limelight for a bit. I just don't feel like it's been happening for him. I do feel like we need a striker, by the way. I feel like we need that presence up front, someone that can really hold the ball up and bring the likes of Saka, Rowe into play, just feed them balls. I don't feel like we have that at the club. I feel like all our strikers are very similar, with the exception to Lacazette. But again, Lacazette, is he staying? Is he going? It's all up in the air at the moment. And I do feel like we need that centre forward, that big presence up front. And just to end it off, I want to give a massive shout out to Arteta again. The rumours you're hearing about bringing Wenger back to the club, I don't think a lot of young managers would do that because it's almost like they wouldn't want to undermine their, managerial credentials or their capabilities as a manager. But he's not too stubborn or too ignorant or arrogant to invite our legend back into the club. And I think it's a great move, It's almost like he's extending his hand out to him and saying, look, if you can bring anything from, the 22 years you've been here, and, even being in the training ground, around the club, around the dressing room, I think it can only benefit Arteta's managerial, his managerial career. And I think it would be a smart move. I mean, who wouldn't want to have Arsene Wenger's knowledge? The knowledge that he has in that head of his must be, second to none. And I think it would be a great move if we could bring him back in some kind of capacity, maybe in the boardroom, maybe, alongside Edu. Anything, I feel like there's definitely a position there for him in the club. And I think the fans would love to see that. And I think it will benefit Arteta massively as well, who I think, by the way, is doing an incredible job. When you think about, the same calibre or, the same level of managers that are around his age group that have just started managing at the top level, really, really struggling. I thought like he struggled after the FA Cup, but I feel like he's really coming into his own now. Still got a long way to go, but I feel we're on the right track. And I feel like with Arteta, we can really push on now and we can get to that next level that we need to get to in order to start, competing for the big trophies again. Anyway, that's my take on it. Take care, man. Peace.